Hey there! So today we're gonna get started learning how to make polka dot earrings. And I'm so excited to show you this method. So let's get started. Go ahead and grab your ceramic tile. Get a clay cutter, whatever cutter you choose. Get 2 colors of clay. I'm choosing to work with white and black for my polka dots today. I'm just going to cut off a piece of white souffle clay to begin with. Not a lot, just a little bit to work with. And we're going to start conditioning the clay to begin with. And conditioning just means getting it ready to work with, softening it up, and yeah, so we're just going to press on it, fold it over, give it some good squeezes. Not all clay is easy to work with, but souffle I have found is so much easier to work with than a lot of other clays. So go ahead and roll it with your acrylic roller. And the next thing we're going to do, I found a couple of hairs. Every now and then you find like hairs or little black specks. I just take my fingernails and pick at those specks and get them out. And also another tip before starting working with clay, be sure to wash your hands because there's so many little dust fibers on our hands and dirt and grime. So go ahead and wash your hands before starting working with clay. Here we are using our pasta machine to go ahead and roll out the clay to our desired thickness. And you see I'm going to be putting it in fold side down. That's to make sure that the air bubbles don't get trapped inside of the clay when we're rolling it through the pasta machine. This piece is looking great, so we're going to go ahead and take it back to the desk and start getting our polka dots ready. I just want you to take a nice look at how smooth it is and bendable, and that's the consistency that you're looking for when working with clay. So now we're going to do the same thing with our second color. So my second color is black, and you can choose whatever 2 colors you want to use for this project. Be fun, be bold, like use pink and purple, use green and gray, like just be fun with it. And yeah, I'm just going to keep folding this black clay and put it into the pasta machine in just a second here. So we're going to roll this back out. And actually, we're going to put it on a different setting. We're going to set it to a 3 so that it can be thinner and not make such large dots, polka dots on our base. So whatever pasta machine you get, the setting is going to be different than mine. But go ahead and make the second piece of clay thinner than the base. So now we're going to take cornstarch with our paintbrush and lightly apply it to the thinner clay, the thinner color that you chose. Just lightly apply it, and the next thing you're going to want to do is grab your acrylic roller and kind of seal it to the tile. This helps it stick to the tile so that we can take our little polka dot cutters and I don't want to get them stuck to the polka dot cutters. So that's why we do the acrylic roller on the clay. So I have 3 different sizes. I'm going to do all 3 different sizes of polka dots. You can choose 1 size, 2 sizes, 3 sizes, 4 sizes, whatever you want to do. Have fun with it. But I'm going to do 3 different sizes here. So here we go. So I'm just pressing a lot of dots into the clay. I'm not really counting how many. I don't always have a specific number of like dots that I'm doing. I just sort of press until I don't want to press anymore. And then I move on to the next one, and oop, a dot got stuck. So we're just going to keep moving on. And if you have a hard time with your dots getting stuck inside of the daughter, you can take your needle tool and press it out. It didn't happen to me, so I didn't actually show you here, but anyways, this is a very satisfying part, so just watch. The pool. So much fun. Just take it from the edge and pull it up. So yeah, like I was saying, you can take this needle tool and poke the dot through. And here we're going to just slide, grab and slide it off the tile and place it onto the slab. One by one. This is a fun process. So just take your time placing the polka dots wherever you would like them. Space them out so that they don't smush together like on top of each other. You'll see afterwards what I'm talking about. You just want them far enough apart so that they don't like touch after you roll them down. So we're putting some smaller dots on now and just da-di-da-di-da, placing them wherever we want. And I'm going to speed this up for a minute. The next thing you want to grab is some parchment paper, and you want to lay that over top of your clay, and then you're going to grab your acrylic roller and just gently roll over top the parchment paper. Just very gently, not hard pressure here. Okay, we are done, and we're going to peel off the parchment paper. Voila. So go ahead and take a look at the dots, how they are evenly spaced out. They're not hitting one another, but they were flattened out so that they did spread. So that's just one thing to remember when doing the polka dots, that they do spread out. So now get your clay cutter that you're going to use. I'm just going to use a circle here, and we're going to press, twist, and pull up. So press, give it a good press. I'm twisting a little bit, and then I'm pulling it up. And then also I have more slab to use, so I'm going to grab another clay cutter. I'm going to use a smaller circle, and we're going to get some more earrings out of this. smaller circle. And we're going to find a spot that I want to use. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? Okay, right here. And lift it up. And I still have more surface area to use, so let me see what else I can find in my drawer. I'm not going to use a circle again. Let me see what else I've got. I've got a tray full. So we're going to use a diamond cutter. And I dropped it, of course. So let's go ahead and cut this out. We don't need to twist this one because it's a diamond. Just press it and lift. And press and lift. And now we're just going to peel it up. And put that to the side. And you can always use that for another project later. So, pretty polka dots. So cute. So we're going to go ahead and take our needle tool and poke dots near the top, not all the way at the top, but near the top for the jump rings. We're going to have holes for the jump rings. So just poke a hole, twist a little bit, give it a little wiggle, and make a nice little hole in each earring for the jump rings. And there you have it. We are done with that. On to the oven. We're not going to move those at all. We are going to place them straight into the oven on the ceramic tile and close it up. And I'm going to set it I'm going to set it at 275 degrees for 30 minutes. And we are going to press start. All right, so we just got our polka dot earrings out of the oven, and in order to get them off of the tile, we're just going to take our blade and gently slide our blade underneath each earring and take them off. Sometimes I just take them off with my fingernails, but this is more of a professional way of me showing you how to do it. Just use your blade to slide underneath. So here is the finished product. We're going to sand up or buff up the edges, and this is going to take a few minutes, so I'm speeding it up so you don't have to see all of that process. Have to wait so long, but use your nail file to buff up the edges. And now we're going to get our jump rings, our large jump rings and our smaller jump rings, and our fish hooks. You can either use hypoallergenic sterling silver, or let me think. I use 14 karat gold plated fish hook findings for this particular pair of earrings. So take your needle nose pliers and put your jump rings through the holes. And I use a large jump ring and then a smaller jump ring because I do not like to twist the fish hook at the top. A lot of people will twist the hook just so that they don't have to add another jump ring. But personally, and I'm going to call it like the Anna method. The Anna method is to put 2 jump rings at all times, because I don't want to ever, make the fish hook like I don't want to compromise its strength, so I don't twist the hook. But to each his own, everybody does it differently. So here we are, just finishing up putting on the hooks. So voila, we have our cute polka dot earrings. How cute are those? Next thing we're going to do is clean up the backs of the earrings. I use fingernail polish remover, acetone, just apply it with some Q-tips, gently apply it to the back of each earring because there's usually like a shine or a glimmer on the backs of the earrings, and we just want to clean those up and make sure there's nothing on the front of the earrings that need attention either. So, yep, and there you have it. Catch you in the next video.